It's yes, we are live. Okay, good morning, beloveds, and happy Mother's Day. We are on chapter 3 of the Science of Mind, and chapter 3 is Spirit. So we are going to start off with the definition of spirit. The definition of spirit is life or intelligence conceived of entirely apart from physical embodiment. It is vital essence, force, energy, as distinct from matter. Probably the definition of God as spirit is more easily understood, more readily accepted than any other term used in describing deity. Jesus, in talking with the woman of Samaria, explained God is spirit, and they that worship it must worship it in spirit and in truth. The nature of being is a unity with three distinct attributes: spirit, soul, and body. Spirit is the active and self-conscious principle. Spirit is the first cause, or God, the absolute essence of all that is. It is the great or universal I am. Spirit is conscious mind and is the power which knows itself. It is conscious being. The spirit is self-propelling. It is absolute and all. It is self-existent and has all life within itself. It is the Word, and the Word is volition. It has choice because it is volition. It is will because it chooses. It is free spirit because it knows nothing outside itself, and therefore nothing different from itself. Spirit is the Father, Mother, God, because it is the principle of unity back of all things. The masculine and feminine principles both come from the one. Spirit is all life, truth, love, being, cause, and effect. It is the only power in the universe that knows itself. The spirit could know nothing outside of itself. That would be God and something else. Spirit is all, the center and the circumference of everything that exists, both manifest and unmanifest. It has no enemies, no differences, no otherness, no apartness, no separation from itself. It is undivided, complete, and perfect within itself, having no opposites and no opposition. It knows only its own ability, and since it is all, it cannot be hindered in any way, shape, or manner. It is impossible for a finite mind to comprehend such a complete life and power. In moments of real inspiration, we realize, to a degree at least, that God is all, that which has within itself all that really is. The life is everything, and the love through everything. The life in everything and the love through everything. The one presence and the one infinite person whom we call God or Spirit, within this one all live. Its nature. The fundamental premise upon which the philosophy of the Bible is developed is that of spirit is one, and that creation is the result of the Spirit's one mode of action. Emphasis, earnest. Perhaps the one spirit on which we all agree is that whatever the nature of first cause or spirit, it is creative. If this were not true, nothing could come into existence. It is impossible to think of creative life expressing itself other than in livingness. Jesus undoubtedly meant that just this when he explained that he had come, that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Another point on which we all agree is to the nature of the first as to the nature of first cause is that it is harmonious. If there were an element of unharmony, discord, or decay anywhere in its nature, it would destroy itself. It has always been taught that the soul of the universe is that receptive medium into which the spirit breathes forth the forms of its thought. It is the subjective to the spirit. That which is subjective is always impersonal, neutral, plastic, passive, and receptive. Wherever we find subjective law, we shall find something that is compelled to receive that which is given it, and compelled also to act upon it. Consequently, the soul of the universe has been called a blind force, not knowing, only doing. It has been called the servant of the eternal spirit throughout the ages. It is the medium of thought, power, and the action of spirit. Spirit, the changeless. Creation does not mean making something out of nothing. Creation is the passing of spirit into form, and it is eternally going on. Spirit cannot change. For being all, there is nothing for it to change into. This is self-evident. It is necessary for us to understand that the only active principle is spirit, self-consciousness, self-knowing life, and that all else is subject to its will. The spirit is conscious of its own thought, its own desire, its own manifest action, and it is conscious that its desire is satisfied. Consequently, it is conscious of that which it manifests, but it is not conscious of any effort or process in its manifestation. It is necessary that soul and body should exist because spirit, without manifestation, would construct only a dream world, never coming into self-realization. In order to express, there must be a medium through which spirit manifests, and there must be a manifestation, hence soul and body. The teaching of the great thinkers of all time is that we live in a threefold universe of spirit, soul, and body, of intelligence, substance, and form. The action of spirit within itself. God, the self-existent first cause, speaks and it is done. God's word is law. God is word. God is law. God is spirit. Spirit knows itself. The law is the servant of spirit and is set in motion through its word. All law is some form of universal force or energy. Law does not know itself. Law knows only to do. It is the medium through which the spirit operates to fulfill its purpose. Did God make law? It is impossible to think of a time when law did not operate. It is impossible to conceive that it was ever created. Therefore, law must be coexistent and co-eternal with spirit, a part of the causeless nature of the divine reality. The spirit operates through law, which is some part of its own nature. Therefore, all action must have some action of spirit as law. The word of spirit moves through the law, and since the law must be as timeless as the spirit, we could not think of a time when law was not, nor a time when it would cease to be. Neither can we imagine the law ever failing to operate once it's set in motion. We have then an infinite spirit and an infinite law, intelligence and the way it works. God working through law, emphasis earnest, which is unfailing and certain, Creation, the activity of God, the activity of spirit, is the passing of substance into form through a law, which is set in motion by the word of spirit. Spirit is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So our thought cannot picture a time when the activity of spirit will cease. The whole action of spirit must be within itself, upon the law, which is also within itself, and upon the universal stuff, which is also within itself. The three in reality are one, the Trinity. There is something called God that makes things out of itself by becoming the things it makes, according to law and order, as nearly as the intelligence of the human race is able to judge. Spirit creates by contemplation. All right, I don't want to strain my voice, so I'm going to stop here. So I'm stopping on page 85. So tomorrow morning we will pick up on page 85 with how we determine, or no, how we understand its operation. Whew. Ernest is making me think, and I like it. I hope you're enjoying it too. All right, a couple of housekeeping notes. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I do encourage you to go and like and subscribe and follow and share and comment. It helps to bump us in the algorithms when you do that. So we appreciate that. If you want to know what's going on with the center, you are welcome to email info@creativelife.org or go to the website. The website is creativelife.org. The website is back up. So the email is a constant contact. You get one a week, and the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll take you right to the information you want. I am archiving these readings on both YouTube channels. On the Running Rev Ryan, it's going in daily. So you're going to get, part 1 and part 2, however long the chapter is. On the Creative Life, and it'll also go into it'll go into playlists based on, part 1, part 2, part whatever. So it's going to be a little different. And then on the Creative Life one, it's going into one playlist, but I am putting the chapters together. So you're not going to get part 1 and part 2. You're going to get the whole chapter. So depending on how you want to listen to it, choose either YouTube channel. All right. It is Mother's Day, and we are going to have an amazing service for you in just about an hour. So I need to go eat breakfast. So I guess what I will do now is encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, celebrate the mothering energy in your life day. Be it your mother, be it your grandmother, be it your aunt, be it actually a guy who mothers you, because, there are a lot of men with a very, mothering energy. If you are the mother of a four-legged with fur, or if it swims or anything, you are still a mother. So happy Mother's Day. Enjoy that. Have a silly day, a fun day. Go dance in the rain day, because we're supposed to get some of that. A stay out of the lightning day. A good day. And if that's too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. All right, beloveds. I'm going to move off into the process of this day. So I'm going to remind you, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. Like I said, we do have an 11 a.m. service right here on Facebook Live, unless you're watching this on YouTube. And it'll be on YouTube later tonight, though. So, there's that. And I will be back with you around 9 a.m. to finish chapter 3. It's short. They're about 10 pages. So it's taken 2 days to get through them. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.